Oh, no.
Going platinum!
Talkin Yanks pregame show. It's game number 4, Friday, October 18th, 2024. Yanks looking to go up 3-1 on the Guards, who won game 3. We got a lineup to react to.
Let's go.
We got pitching path to victories.
New players on the team.
We got premonitions. We got what to watch for. So we got a guest joining us for the live watch along tonight at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Jake, the lineup. Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. Yes. Normal. They do not keep Judge and Stanton back-to-back. They want a lefty to split them. They do not stick with Wells. They do not throw Rizzo there. They go with Jazz. Jazz is in between the big dudes, batting 4th. Then Rizzo behind Stanton. Volpe in the 7. Austin Wells drops down to the 8 hole, and Verdugo in the 9. Your thoughts, young Jake?
Interesting. I'm all over the map a little bit because they made a move in Wells. They had to. Like, Wells had to move down in the lineup. It is what it is. That's fine. Him and Volpe down there. Hey, the kids on the team work together, figure it out down there. Bless you, Joez. A little bummed they did not keep Judge and Stanton together because like we did on yesterday's episode. For me, if I was Cleveland, the higher up Stanton is, the less I like that. Analytics. That lefty-righty balance that you get the first 3 times through the lineup, as we saw yesterday, I don't know if that's worth it the 4th time through the lineup. And Jazz hasn't been killing it. He's gotten a hit the last 2 games. He stole a base. But, man, I mean, not to give out the early obvious what to watch for, but my goodness, between the 2 most feared guys in our lineup going into tonight, after tonight, Juan will join them. Premonitions coming. But yeah, man, I mean, this is like the heel and Jazz Chisholm game, which can be really exciting and can also be very scary.
We talked about that last night. Then Joez and I drove home together. And we chatted more, and I was like, I hated the 3 lefties at the end when we got to there, and I didn't like the 2 lefty back-to-back. I just wish one of our lefties was doing well to split Judge and Stanton and extend it. Wellesley had to get out of there because he was missing at pitches in the zone. Jazz, you're going to get pitches to hit.
Yeah.
First pitch swing in Jazz might be the better option now. Since they're going to want to pitch to him, they could pitch around Judge. That puts Judge on base, and then they're going to attack Jazz with strikes. Or they don't want to get to Stanton, so they put someone on base for Stanton. He's so much better with runners on base. So Jazz is going to see pitches in the zone now, you would like to think, and maybe that helps him. I still would have rather Rizzo there because you get that at bat, but this does lengthen the lineup a little bit because the Wells Verdugo lane could be pretty bad now. I also didn't like having the slide Volpe up to 5 because then I thought it shortened it a lot. He's been doing really well down there. So I don't think it falls on Jazz. It would be very nice if this helps him see strikes and put it in play.
Yeah, I mean, you're there. Like at this point, it is what it is. Not much matters. You got to win the game, and maybe there's some other old Yankees analytics about breaking up the slows a little bit, and that's the other option. Because I mean, Glaber, Soto, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton.
That's got to be the slowest top 5 around, huh?
Ain't fast. So, I don't know. Maybe getting Jazz in there, breaking up double plays, or maybe if they need it, they could bust out like a small ball play to set things up. I don't know. But that's when Jazz got that double in game 2. I was like, that's... In the Yankees' eyes, that's going to lock him in, even though his at-bats had been kind of tough. Hey, he got a hit late yesterday. He swiped a bag. Let's have a day, Jazz. Like, you were the big trade deadline ad. You're splitting up the big boys. Just don't be...
Again, I think it's all bonus, too, if Jazz gets a hit. Like, I'm not going to be like, we lost because Jazz didn't get hit in a clean.
Let's not be talking about you after the game.
Just don't make any mistakes on the base paths. But, this game comes down to Soto and Judge in the first inning, to me. And if they can get Stanton his first at-bat, too, if he gets Gavin Williams, too. Like, that's, and then...
Jazz is a part of that now,
Yeah, but I'm not for me. I don't care. It comes down to Soto, Judge, and Stanton against Gavin Williams. If Jazz gets out, the offense does not ride on Jazz Chisholm Jr. at any point.
No, but that turns into the whole him and Giancarlo. Like, I don't know, if Jazz makes the last out in the first inning, and it could have been Giancarlo if Jazz were to make the last out of the game. Like, I don't know. It's clearly going to be a focal point.
Yeah, but
he shouldn't be the one that gets
If he's
blamed.
down at the bottom, then they breeze through innings. So if Volpe helps break that up, and look out for 8-hole Wellesley now. Maybe the pressure comes off him. Maybe he sees more pitches he likes hitting. Maybe he feels more comfortable back there. How about Wellesley driving some in?
Anybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's playoff baseball.
Well, I'm not expecting much from anyone besides Glaber, Soto, Judge, Stanton. And they need to get runs.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to... The pitching-wise, I'd like Heel to pitch. This game comes down to those 4 guys against Gavin Williams. And they need runs early. So bad. We can go to pitching path to victory now because I think this is huge. What? Joez? What's wrong? Okay.
Runs early was going to be we weren't going to mention that.
If this is your first pregame show, Joez joins us at the end. He's not allowed to say something that we already said. I needed runs in the first inning for the pitching path to victory. I need Heel to have some breathing room so bad because I think that if this game goes south, you fans, me, we're going to hate the pitching path to victory.
Right.
If the Yanks are down 3-0 and Heel doesn't get out of the third inning, he goes 2.1, you're going to hate that Stroman and Leiter are pitching in this game. Holmes and the Weave should not pitch unless it's like to get one out to end an inning or, bottom of the lineup easy, but they really shouldn't pitch. So that leaves you against their lefties, Tim Hill and Canely, to get like 3 innings, 7, 8, 9 in a close win, which then you would need in a close win, you would need Heel and Stroman to get you the first 6. Heel, Stroman, Cousins, but they don't have a righty lane. I think they're going to go Leiter versus a lefty lane over Cousins versus a righty lane.
Yeah.
So if they don't get early runs, Heel with a 3-0 lead, 4-0 lead after 2, they'll let him go get 5 innings and allow 2 runs, 3 runs. But if the Yankees offense doesn't score at all and Heel's like loading the bases and only has 1 out in the second, they're going to take him out and you're not going to like who they bring in.
Unless you like Marcus Stroman. I think Stroman's going to be a part of this game. I think they're currently looking at Heel and Stroman. Unless Heel goes 5 clean, not clean, but if he gives 5 innings, I think they can avoid Stroman. If not, I think they're going to look at Stroman. I mean, he's a veteran pitcher that gave the season that you kind of would expect when you saw his baseball card coming in. Stroman obviously is going to be spikes on for the first inning, second, third inning. That I don't know. I think in their heads they'd love to get 6 out of those guys because, like you just said, I mean, it's Canely in the 9th. It's Tim Hill in the 8th.
Tim Hill in the 7th. Tim Hill and Canely split the 8th. Canely in the 9th is what I would guess they do. They did that with the two of them. And
Canely threw 26 pitches yesterday. He threw 25 2 days before that. Like I don't know.
What are Weave and Clay's numbers? Did they have any stretches where they did? I guess not that bad.
Did what?
Like 25, 25, 25.
Weaver's got 2 20s in his last 3. I think Luke Weaver's out. I think Clay would be in today. Like if the Yankees need a save, they're actually probably going Clay. He only threw 8 yesterday. His other outings were 10 and 14. So if the Yankees do have 2-3 run lead, it's probably Clay, Canely, Tim Hill.
Yeah, I don't think Stroman's coming in unless it's.
You don't think he could come in if they're up?
Up big?
No, like let's say it's the Yankees are up 4-2 in the 3rd and Heel is walking guys. You don't think really? Okay.
He's terrible against lefties. They're all lefties. They're all.
But how do you get there?
You're all You need Heel to be able to give up 3 runs over 5 innings.
Playoff baseball. If he's wild, like you can't.
Then we're fucked and they punt this game. I don't like that, but I think that's what they're doing. Stroman is not part of a winning formula here because this is a team that they're bat to ball lefties. That's like the worst possible batters.
Right, but that can also be that can be quick ground outs, double play balls, and get out of innings. Like
sure, 846
like
OPS
it's the
from
playoffs
lefties against
dude.
Stroman with
it's
a
the
300
playoffs. You got to step up.
300 batting average. Yeah, I just don't think they're leaning on him like the path. I think the path is to get Heel's
the path.
Yeah,
I'm saying if Heel struggles, they literally don't have the numbers to miss Stroman.
Yes, but that's not a winning effort. Like
it might have to be. This is a play. Like if the offense is doing their part and Heel's not, then Marcus Stroman will have to. Otherwise, we don't have innings.
Well,
let's say this Yankees lineup fucks up Gavin Williams. Yeah.
How many innings do you need? Give me a scenario where you think they'd use Stroman when they're winning.
If Heel can't give them 3 innings.
But they're up.
Let's say the Yankees do it. They knock around Gavin Williams. They put up 5 or 6. They get 2 off of Heel, and he's walking everyone. Like, they don't have a formula to
I think they'd let Heel try to get out of the inning and keep going because Heel's gotten out of bad innings before and kept going.
If he's just dying. I mean, we've also seen Heel.
Yeah, Heel can pitch. Heel
somewhat
can give them
die on the mound as well.
Heel can give them a good start. Like
he can give them a great start.
Yeah, he can go 6
strong. This could be a Luis Heel memory game, and he finished top 3 in Rookie of the Year, and he could give them 6 or 7. But I'm saying this is a playoff game you have to win. That if Luis Heel's on the mound in the 2nd, 3rd inning, and it's clear that he's not going to, Marcus Stroman isn't a nobody.
Not on either roster. He's not on the roster. He's out of the rotation. You know, I don't think it would have to be a lane. I think if they're down 3, Stroman's in easy. I think they'd rather build something. I think in a close game, they'd rather lighter for an inning than Stroman.
It depends where you are in the game. I think if you start getting towards the 5th inning, yes, I agree with you. But at a certain point, you don't have enough relievers.
I think that they need to make up 5 innings. Heel needs to go 5 innings. And then you got Cousins or Clay, Hill, Canely. Those 4 guys.
Tim Meza.
Yeah, Tim Meza. I don't know. But it rests on Heel, but I really don't want it to rest on it that much because I want the offense to give Heel some breathing room.
Right. And
to give Boone some breathing room decision-making wise.
I also did just get mad. Gavin Williams, reverse splits. Righties are better off of him, so I'm starting to like the lineup a little less, especially with the importance of the first inning that we've talked about.
Who would you want in there, Birdie?
No, I'm just Stanton up.
Oh.
Gavin Williams. Righties have an 800 OPS against Gavin Williams. Lefties a 645.
I think they don't think he's long for the game.
That's fine.
Yeah. And then reliever-wise, they like the other lane.
That'd be great.
Well, not if he goes one time through and then they take him out. They need to get him to him
That
first.
would not be great.
I think you're gonna see early swings off this kid too, because they know pitch count doesn't really matter.
Yep.
So he throws a ton of high fastballs, and he can pump it too.
Yeah, he's going to be throwing hard, especially. He normally sits 97. He hasn't pitched in a while. He's not long for this game. I mean, I'm expecting 98, 99s out of him, but if it's the harder they throw, the harder it goes, you know? Little league stuff.
And has located his pitches away a ton. So if high fastballs away, sounds like Judge and Stanton run back their homers.
Sure.
Soto with an oppo shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gavin Williams has thrown at least 2 strikes in his first 3 pitches 69% of the time to left-handed hitters.
Come at you, Cleopatra.
So Soto, Jazz swinging early in the first inning. Let's have a Jazz game.
I think we should focus on if Heel gives 5, Clay 9, Canely 8, Hill.
I don't know Clay 9 right away. I would go lane based.
Okay, either way.
Yeah, I think I would
keep it
go.
going.
I would go Clay first.
They have, and maybe they will.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hill and Canely for 3. That's 4 innings.
we need one more.
I thought you said for Hill for 5.
Yeah.
So that's 4 innings. That's 9 innings.
Clay, Canely, Hill.
4 innings out of those 3.
Oh, I think I need one more. I'd probably be Mesa.
Or lighter.
I think they go Mesa over Leiter.
I do too, but Mesa was nothing yesterday.
Yeah.
Leiter's fresher today.
I just haven't seen lighter.
don't know.
But that's crazy. As I'm saying, you're gonna don't feel if you're watching.
It's gonna
this,
be a funky
it's
watch
Gonna be
today.
it's gonna be an odd watch.
Again,
the
it's
only way
guaranteed
this
there's
is not
one pitcher that comes in and you're shocked about.
the only way this is not a odd watch is if they throw up a ton of runs early.
And go Luis Heel, go.
Yeah, if Hill's in the zone, I like him. Like
Yeah, man.
what's the most he's gotten hit this year?
He had a couple hit outings.
Let's see. Well, do you have a specific what to watch for? Anything? We didn't do call it out by name. I know we've talked
Right.
about a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we've highlighted some of the obvious holes or whatever. I guess my 2, not that anyone has to come on at the end of the show and talk about things that would be missed. Juan Soto. Everyone else was at the party yesterday, dude. Judge and Stanton, the 2 big righties, like, you know, going back talking Yanks history when they made the G trade. Are these 2 going to combine for 100 home runs this year? Like, they did it last night. They were the guys that Juan Soto, I know he's still been getting on and whatever. And then for me, it's also just Rizzo in a similar but different boat. Like, Rizzo's been good, but he has the weird defense yesterday when he comes in the game late.
Rizzo's defense, that's a good one.
Right? Like, where's Anthony Rizzo actually at? Why are you shaking your head inside there? Okay. What do you got?
Dude, all the Yankees' offensive numbers now look good for this series, which is kind of cool. Volpe's got great numbers. Verdugo, Glaber.
Great at bats.
Wow.
A lot of names.
Oh, I didn't mean to be doing that to you, Joe. Sorry. Jazz is the only one of the guy. Jazz and Wells are the only people that have appeared in all 3 games or played all 3 games to have bad offensive numbers, which is kind of cool because it still doesn't feel like they exploded with like a huge like combined inning besides those 2 homers there. Like the 3-run homer Joe's has been asking for forever. My what to watch for.
So he's going to mention something else, Joe's. Pay attention.
Yeah, Joe's, listen up.
We've mentioned a lot. You're off mic. Be quiet. Come on. Come hump over here. Oh.
Yeah, we've mentioned a lot. I'll let you go. Rizzo's defense, I think, is very good. I'll double that up on you. We can't have that again. Like if we have another early one, if we can say, hey, he's older and he takes more time to get loose and limber. He didn't take infield, and we can say that's what that was.
Rizzo has another bad one. Oswaldo Cabrera should get mad for the first time in his life.
All right, Joe's get in here. What do you got?
Why don't you come over here? Let's see if the mic's working. You look great, Joe's. Fully buttoned up.
I'm ready for game time.
No, you're not.
Not on the mic. I don't think the mic's connected.
What?
You look
Hello?
like
Don't think the mic's on.
you look like a player right now.
How you guys doing today?
Good, Joe's. How are you?
Doing great.
Can you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Joez McFly. First name Joez, last name McFly. And I would like
2 lies to start.
right away. I mean,
Right away. Rip that Band-Aid off.
sometimes you just have to do that.
Yeah.
First thing I would like to talk about is about how I want the Yankees to get runs out of Glaber, Soto, Giancarlo, Judge.
I'm gonna throw lettuce at you.
You will. I've seen it. I've seen that.
All right. Seriously, the number one thing, and I think I talked about this with Jim yesterday on the drive home, because, we had to drive home.
We had to drive home.
What's going on in that drive home?
A lot of,
It was
lot of things.
good. It was
Wendy's
good.
talk.
Dude, you know what it was, dude?
Did you get gas?
No,
I had gas.
he had gas. We didn't get gas. But get this, Joe's. That drive home, we were just baseball fans.
Yeah, that's it.
We were just talking,
Just talking.
It's like the steam room earlier.
like the whole ride. You
Yeah.
know,
There was a
sometimes
steam
we
room.
don't. We talk so much ball on mic that we don't
Right.
talk
You
off
don't
mic.
want
like
to? That
But
was
we were just
baseball
like
fan
going.
talk.
Yeah, we were just in it.
So we were scared
Fuck
that Volpe was going to move in the lineup. What?
This isn't a joke, and I'm not going to do this. I prepped to what to watch for that I forgot about, and it was Volpe. but no, you have it. You have it. That's my fault. You
have it.
It's just funny that I prepped one. I forgot about
You
it.
kicked off.
I'm very happy that we didn't move Volpe in the lineup.
Right.
Just kept him. The temptation is good because of his at-bats are so good.
Temptation.
We looked at his OPS yesterday, and Jim was like, really? And then I told him his playoff on-base percentage. He's like, no way. It's like almost
483.
483.
He's been great.
To add to that, the on base percentage, what the numbers that I had dialed up
Good job.
were his chase rate. So he had a 29% chase rate over the course of the season. The league average was 28.5. So right around there. He has a 10%
Yeah.
chase rate.
Awesome.
8 out of 76 pitches out of the zone he's swung at. One of them he got a hit off of. So
only that chunker of Avila got him yesterday.
So let's make that 7 out of 76.
Yeah.
And now you're at 9% because the one he got a hit off, that's fine.
Right. That's encouraged.
So I mean, keep going.
So that's good. I'm glad that they didn't, bite that bait and move him up. They could have today, but they didn't. They just kind of
Like that bait.
left him right there.
Usually people say you didn't take the bait, but I like bite that bait better.
I mean,
that should be the more
That's how
popular.
they take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Normally.
normally not bears,
Sometimes it gets hooked in their side and stuff. I think you're supposed to be nice to the fish.
Yes.
or if it's like chemicals, they just die.
The other thing you mentioned about Soto getting going, right?
Right. Pacheco.
You mentioned that. I think that now
De lo mio.
they'll respect that and pitch to him more because of Judge now homering back-to-back games. They were more comfortable facing Judge for a little bit.
They pitched
Disrespectfully.
around Soto.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing that anymore, especially what he did to Class A yesterday, and that's it. What do you?
Earthquake. Another one of those New York earthquakes.
I like that, Joez.
I think so. I think this is the game that we're gonna see Soto impose.
Merrill
his
bringing
will.
his kazoo. Tell him bring his kazoo.
Kazoo?
Yeah. He's like a world record kazooist.
Where'd you see that at?
You know where he saw that out.
Kid Merrill, Wikipedia.
He'll be on the stream tonight. Bringing vibes.
Be
That'd
fun.
be awesome.
Merrow is a world record holder. In September of 2014, Merrow, with assistance, broke the record for kazoo solo.
Really?
Yes, I said I have the harmonica. He has the kazoo. Kazoo's making me sick. Now.
So where's the kazoo at? Man, you put a lot of lip on
Yeah,
that.
that's what the video said.
That's what the video
The
told
video
him.
said you got to really lip it.
Don't look
Wow.
at it too close.
Yeah,
You just did.
gross.
Yeah,
He said bite it
yeah.
and then wrap your lips
And then remove
and then
it.
remove your teeth.
So people don't really share those.
What?
People aren't supposed to share those.
You can do whatever you want, man.
do
Okay.
whatever you
Hey,
want.
listen, that's your life.
You have anything to watch for this game?
Yes.
I got a quiz for you after this.
Am I watching for the quiz? Okay. What to watch for?
Let's do the quiz quick.
All right, here's a quiz for you, Jake. Of all
For me?
Yeah, and Joe's.
Okay.
All right, of all Yankees who have had more than 10 plate appearances in the postseason thus far, who has the highest batting average?
Is it multiple choice?
No. Well, yeah.
Batting average.
Yeah.
What are the choices?
Okay, the choices, in no particular order, are
10 at bats.
John Birdie, Alex Verdugo, Austin Wells, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, Stanton, Soto, Judge, Glaber.
Stanton.
That's a big multiple choice.
It's
You
all the
usually
players that have more than 10.
Okay.
Correct, Jake. 1 point. 0 points for Joe's. He has a 308 batting average in the postseason thus far. Okay, now, of all players with more than 10 plate
So
appearances,
we were on the team.
who has the highest on base percentage on the team?
I got it. It's
Oh, Joe's buzzes in.
is this Volpe?
Volpe, 1-1. And now we go.
We just talked about
I don't
that.
have a buzzer.
You don't need a buzzer.
And now we go to the next round. Of all players with 10 or more plate appearances this postseason, which hitter has the second highest slugging?
Aaron Judge.
Jake wins.
What?
Joe's loses.
Wait, my light was on. His light was off.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
You didn't reset the lights.
My bad.
How you do that?
That other button.
Ow.
It's all right.
Any premos tonight, fellas?
Well, my what to watch for is my what to watch for is how Luis Gil warms up.
Oh,
They might not show you that.
we might not see that.
I don't even want to see it. If he drops the ball, I'm upset.
Dude,
He hasn't been on the mound in forever
I dropped
in the game.
Okay. I dropped the ball today.
How? What ball?
We were filming at the warehouse. I dropped the ball.
Betting a Soto homer.
Tore me up. It really tore me up. Judge has an 800 OPS in the postseason now.
Yeah, 803, I think.
801. Wrong again. Joe's McFly.
Yeah, it's close.
So wrong.
Joe's McWrong.
Joe's McWrong.
Joe's McWrong.
Price is Right
dude.
rules. You're just wrong.
Joe's McWrong.
Well,
What does Judge need to do to get his batting average is kind of like, I don't know if he can help his batting average.
He doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, who cares?
Be good.
batting average?
Judge needs a 2-for-4 day with
He
5
might-
total bases.
If the series
4
ended,
total bases.
if the series ended now, who's the MVP of the ALCS?
Minimum.
And it didn't. But I think Judge is like in the conversation.
Here's
with
what
that
here
batting
Judge needs to get on base twice and have 4 or more total bases today.
average. Yes. Do we go into today's game with more respect for the Guardians? Yes?
Yeah. Well, no.
Big time.
Yes.
Yes, but
Chat?
the 2 guys aren't playing.
But you know
They will.
They will.
Yeah, they will. We gotta give them credit for the grit.
Yo, that's actually like they're set up so good. Like if they bring Tim Hill in, they bring Leiter in, they bring Meza in, and all of a sudden they go, here's Big Christmas, here's McDonald's fries. That's a amazing matchup for them and terrible matchup for us. Because they just got Weaver and Holmes who hadn't given up runs yet.
Put them in. So put those guys in a lane where they would have to burn 2 players.
Yeah, you know,
Right?
I've got
can't
one.
get choosers.
I've got a big thing.
Okay.
Me too.
Win tonight.
Go 1-0 today.
This series was probably supposed to go 3-1 Yanks.
Okay.
Last night hurt. It was a big one.
It was a big one.
Crazy game.
Big one.
Win tonight. And if you had told us the Yankees are going to be up 3-1 in the series, we'd say, yeah. Me gusta. So win tonight.
Here's
I never see him actually blow it.
Jolly's fighting the TVs. He's probably in a bad spot.
Oh no.
The TV turned off midstream. He's upset. Might go help him. My premonition. Volpe diving stop up the middle.
Okay.
Excited about that. All right, guys. See ya.
Wait, do you have a Premo?
Oh, Soto homer.
Joe's homer.
Just bet it.